That's it. We're live. Okay, so it's another episode of Killer Live. Today we've got Mr. and Mrs. Talk. They're not a double team. They are separate. They're on the same. Obviously, they live together, so it makes sense to join the same stream. Then we've got Paul from the Toon Review. We've got Stephen from Geordie Talk, and then we've got Hammy. Have you got any channels or anything that you want to shout out your Twitter or anything?
It's just me. Twitter handle is H4MMY14.
Right, and what I'll do, everybody else's links, I'll put them in the description along with Hammy's as well after this stream's done. So, yeah, if you're watching this back after, you'll see this anyway. So, yesterday the game, I didn't get to see it. I missed it because of flipping Amazon Fire Stick. Stupid. And then tried going on VIP box, and for some reason, halfway through, it just started playing an advert over and over and over and over. So... But from what I can see on Twitter, it was probably more entertaining than a game. So, what went wrong yesterday?
Everything. What didn't go right, to be fair. It was just absolutely horrific.
Terrible. Terrible.
I've seen Sean Longstaff, Matty Longstaff, getting a lot of stress online. Was he to blame?
Sean was to blame for a couple of the goals.
He was, yeah.
Sure. No, he's fucked it. Right. Anyway, we're gonna get on with the quiz. I'm guessing everybody looks quite reluctant there to discuss yesterday. Nobody wants to discuss it. Everyone's like, no, not today.
I didn't do it. I was out, so I missed it.
I've just calmed down.
I can't discuss it.
No, it's probably the best bet. I've seen a couple of the highlights. It just looks like it was trash. So anyway, right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get on with the questions and that. We're gonna start off in the order that we are on the screen. So we're gonna start off with Dom. First question is, which 4 Italians have scored English Premier League hat-tricks? And you only need to give me one of those.
Gianfranco Zola.
That's correct. All right, so Mrs. Number 9 talks. Your question: which Premier League team had their shirt sponsored by Burma Oil?
Burma Oil.
It's a bit of a mad one. This, do you want a clue? I will give a clue on this because it is.
Yeah, go on then.
I will give a clue because I'll give you the era. It was in the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
What was the question?
No idea. I was putting No idea.
Is it gone? It's. Who was it say? Macclesfield. Does anybody else want to have a guess?
Swindon?
Paul's got it. Paul has got it.
Okay.
It was
No,
Swindon,
never
yeah. Paul Swindon. You know what I've done? I've lost my pen.
Oil. Burn oil.
1 second.
Hang on, am I going to Mrs. 9 talk all through the evening? I've got a name, you know.
Sure.
Even Steve calls me by name.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't know, you know.
Yo, just bear with me 1 second. I've had this pen the whole time.
Don't worry, mate. It's not being recorded or anything.
Literally, I've had that pen the whole time. Look around, it's completely vanished. But that's the kids. I'm telling you, one of them's picked it up. All right, so.
How many left is fine? I can keep that.
All right, so sadly that was wrong for Mrs. Number 9. So next question is for Paul, and your question is: which 2 players have scored Premier League hat-tricks against Manchester United? And just give me one of those.
God. Against Man United.
Against Man United.
Van Persie?
That's who I would have guessed.
No.
Is that the final answer?
Yep.
Sadly, it wasn't. No,
Yeah.
wasn't Van Persie.
Jesus Christ.
Right, so that's one wrong. The answers to that, there was David Bentley, Lukaku as well. Lukaku's done it, and Etu.
Oh, we all got
Okay,
that wrong.
so, yeah.
Never
So sadly,
got
that's an X in the poor box. So it's on to Stephen. Which player scored Wimbledon FC's only Premier League hat trick?
No pressure, Stephen, because you were the eventual winner here, weren't you?
Mm.
Question again. You went off a bit. Sorry.
Well, you missed a question. All right. Which player scored Wimbledon FC's only Premier League hat trick?
Oh, yeah.
Jones. Don't have a clue.
Who'd you say?
Was it
Vinnie Jones.
Cuckoo?
Is that the final answer?
No clue.
It wasn't. No. Anybody want to have a
Was it
guess?
F on a Cuckoo?
What
Was
we
it F
do?
on a Cuckoo?
No.
Gene Holdsworth.
Yep. It was Dean Holdsworth.
Oh, he was going to be my second guess.
It was Dean Holdsworth. Right. So sadly, that's an X in the Stephen box as well. All right. So we're on to Hammy. All right. Ready for your question?
Oh well.
All right. So who was the only Jamaican player to score a Premier League hat trick to March 2020?
The only the only Jamaican player that scored a Premier League hat trick.
Yeah, up until March 2020. So someone beat the record, but who was it that had that before 2020?
I can see his face.
No, that's Belgium.
Can't think of his name.
I think it might be.
Who?
I can't think of his name.
I think so.
Can it? Pass.
That's a pass. That's another X. Does anybody else want to have a clue? Want to have a guess?
No.
No idea.
See Dom thinking. Did you want to have a guess, Dom?
Zaha?
No, it wasn't.
Jamaican.
No, it was Kevin Lisby for Charlton Athletic against Liverpool.
To be fair, that's not who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Right, so far we've got everybody's got an X except for Dom. Dom's in the league. Dom got his question correct.
Right.
And,
Don't get happy now, boy.
I'm getting my
Right.
back.
And we're back up to Dom. Your question is: which 5 Italians played Premier League football with Manchester United? But because that's quite an easy one, I want 2 of those.
Italians
One.
that play for Man U.
Yeah.
Oh God. It really got me thinking now.
I can see Cobb going and everything. It's really quite funny. Italian.
In fact, you can just give me one of those. Just one of those.
I'm lost, I swear, but Italians. I don't know, I'll pass. Fuck it.
Language.
You could have had Macheda. You could have had Possebon, Rossi, and Tabai.
Oh, Rossi, yeah. I was thinking of Rossi as well.
Yeah, there was quite a few. The list was quite a few there. Like the list did go on a little bit.
Yeah, Rossi wanted to play for Newcastle, so you know.
Shockingly bad.
So there's an X. It's an X for Dom. So we're on to Mrs. Number 9. It's your question. Which non-UEFA player has scored the most all-time Premier League goals?
you
got a
know.
player in mind.
Shush you. See, why did I say I'd do this? I don't know.
Bit of a stinker.
Nah, don't know.
Yeah, it is. That is a hard
I'm
question.
feeling very, like, you know, hard done by. Not a clue.
That is a hard question.
Not a clue, mate. Give up.
It was Dwight York.
Oh,
There you go. Yes,
just
I could have answered that one.
shut up.
Yeah, it was Dwight York.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paul, it's your question. So, which 6 players have worn Leicester City's number 9 shirt in the Premier League?
God.
And just one of those.
Jamie Vardy.
That's not fair. I knew that. I'm being
That's correct.
Oh,
As a being penalised for being a girl.
Is he in Marshall one as well?
Aye.
Yes.
Early 90s, 90s, wasn't he?
Yeah, there's Ewan
Yeah.
Roberts, Steve Claridge, Emil Heskey, Les Ferdinand, Vardy, and Darren Eady as well. Darren Eady.
Christ.
All right, so that's one in the correct box of Paul. So it's 1-1 at the minute between Paul and Dom, and it's on to Stephen's question. So your question is, which 5 players have scored Premier League hat-tricks for West Ham United? And just give me one of those.
I've got one. I think.
Somebody watching a Christmas movie?
I've got Christmas tunes on in the background.
I thought I was feeling a bit Christmassy there for a minute.
I've got no
What was
say
the
on that.
question again, Ted?
The question was, just name one of these, but which 5 players scored Premier League hat-tricks for West Ham United?
I don't know.
I think I make up.
I have no clue.
Can I give a shout if we all pull out?
Yeah, shut up.
Anyone else?
All right,
Michael Antonio.
he's not in the list now.
I would have said
Defoe?
Dean
Who did you say
Oh.
there? Somebody suggested
Ashton.
Dean Ashton. No,
Jermaine Defoe.
no.
No.
Paul Di Canio.
There's a few. One of them used to play for Newcastle United briefly. I think he had a season, maybe. Yeah, I think it was a season he had at Newcastle.
Oh, Marlon Harewood.
No. Oh yeah, Marlon Harewood is one of them, but he's not the one that played for Newcastle. But yeah, he is one of the answers. Yeah, Marlon Harewood. But Paul Kitson was one of them. He had a brief Newcastle.
Derby as well.
He banged a few goals in from what I remember, Paul Kitson, and then just I don't know what happened to him. He just got sold. I think that was the Keegan era.
Also.
Yeah, that was a strange one. That was, but yeah. So that was. You didn't get that right. That was Stevens won it. You didn't get that right. So that's another
I'm
extra.
not up with me West Ham hat-trick scorers, am I?
There was a few in there as well. The hat-trick scorers. Right. So next up is Hammy. So we've got which 4 players have scored Premier League hat-tricks for 3 different clubs each, and you can just give me one of those.
4 Premier League players score 3 hat-tricks. For different Premier League clubs.
Yeah. So which 4 players have scored Premier League hat-tricks for 3 different clubs?
Leeds and Man U, but 3 different clubs.
Craig Bellamy.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Is that your final answer?
He's thinking.
No, don't ever think. Never second guess yourself.
Second.
Craig Bellamy.
It's not correct. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Is Shearer one of them?
Les Ferdinand. You've got
Yeah.
Les Ferdinand.
Teddy Sheringham.
Teddy Sheringham, yeah. Kevin Campbell was another one. Nicholas Anelka is the other one. All right, so that's another X. I'll tell you what, these questions, I think for the next one, I might have to like make them a little less kind of difficult. Everyone's getting caught out here. Everyone's going home early here.
Stinkers, these ones.
I know. Do you know what? I didn't mean for them to be so difficult. Hopefully, they do get a little bit easier. All right.
But to be fair, though, any time the question's easy when you know the answer. So
that's true. That's true. And a few of you have known like each other's questions as well. So yeah, it has worked out. Right. So who was that? That was Hammy. You got that wrong, didn't you? So yeah, we're on to Dom. So it's Dom's question. Which 6 German players have won Premier League winners' medals? And just give me one of those.
Michael Ballack.
That's correct.
It was the first one I thought of now.
That is correct. Okay, so we're on to Mrs. number 9. So, which 3 Danish players have won Premier League Premier League medals? And just give me one of those.
Honestly, that's terrible.
I think I might have the 3.
Yeah, Schmeichel. Peter, obviously.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah. Oh, skin of my teeth.
Yeah. And I would have said Kasper Schmeichel and Jasper Gronke for Chelsea.
Yeah, Kasper Schmeichel and Lingard.
Oh, Lingard, is it? Oh.
Yeah, Lingard.
What about Solskjaer?
Solskjaer. No, he's not.
Norwegian, isn't he? He's Norwegian.
Yeah, he's Norwegian. He's not even Danish.
That's why he's not.
I was looking at my little list there. I was thinking he's not here, but yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's a little bad Norwegian, isn't he? All right, yeah, so that's correct. So that's one there for Mrs. number 9. So we're on to Paul. Your question is, which 9 Argentinians have won Premier League winners' medals? And just give me one of those.
9 Argentinians.
Yeah.
Sergio Aguero's one of them. Final answer.
That's correct. That is correct. So there's one for Paul. I don't mean to go all Chris Tarrant with the final answer. Like, I just can't help it. It's just the only way to confirm it. Yeah, I'm going to get that for next time, I think. I'm going to get myself a little millionaire background as well. All right, so yeah, that's
the audience on that, can we?
That's great. Everyone's got a question correct so far. Yeah. No, there's none of that asking the audience and phoning friends and that. In fact, let me just have a look at some.
To be fair, I've gotten in, so I can't ring anyone.
I'm just having a quick look at some. Yeah, that's sound. All right, so whose question was that? That was Paul. You got that right. So, Stephen, it is your question next. And can you name one of 6 players who have appeared for 7 or more Premier League each? So somebody who's played.
Repeat the question.
Yeah, can you name one of 6 players? So can you name somebody who's played for 7 or more Premier League clubs?
I've got 2.
7 or more.
7 or more, yeah.
Shout.
Gareth Barry.
Gareth Barry. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to bear with me because I've got a long ass list there. 1 second. I don't want to like confirm it or disconfirm it.
You would have got the answer right if he asked which player stole a taxi.
You got it, Ted?
Hang on, he's got a long list to go through.
Yeah, it's a long list, and Gareth Barry is not in the list. I'm just double checking this list, but he's not in it.
Is Andy Cole there?
Nelka.
Andy Cole's in there, yeah.
Well done.
Right, I'm double checking this just to make sure, and there is no Gareth Barry. There's no Gareth Barry.
Nelka and Bellamy.
Sorry, mate.
Anelka's in there. Bellamy's in there. Andy Cole was in as well.
Defoe.
Defoe. Basically, I'll read it out. There's Craig Bellamy. There is Andy Cole.
Mm-hmm.
There is Wayne Routledge. Ben Heem or Ben Haim. You've got Peter Crouch.
So Crouch.
Marcus Bent.
Bent. Bloody hell.
Was he?
Yeah. And that's
Malcolm
it.
Lover.
That's it. Marcus Bent. That's the last one. And sadly, that was Stephen's last life as well.
Yeah, the questions didn't go my way.
That was Steve. To be honest, they were quite difficult, these questions. They were more difficult than the first week. I do apologise for that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to lose you. I'm gonna have to lose you from the stream, though, mate.
Right then.
Right, Stephen.
See you, Stephen.
Stephen.
Yeah, see ya.
Well, thanks for joining, though, man. In a bit. Right, that's it. So, right, we've lost Stephen. So, Hammy, it's your question next. And your question is, 1 second, I will find your question. Right, so which 3 players hold the record for the most Premier League red cards?
I think I've got 2. Duncan Ferguson, Patrick Vieira.
And you only need to give me one answer as well, so just one of those.
Yeah, I'll go with Duncan Ferguson.
Is that your final answer?
It is.
That's incorrect.
Was Catamore there?
Yeah.
Is who there?
Catamore.
The red card.
No.
Played for Sunderland, yeah.
No, he's not there. You've got Nicholas Anelka, Louis Sihar, Eric Cantona, and Robert Pires.
I thought you said the red cards.
That's what I thought, yeah.
That's what I thought you said. Most red cards.
Most red cards.
The most red cards.
Oh well.
That is what I said. Yeah. Which player? Oh, hold on.
You're looking at the wrong one.
Hold on.
Come and read.
Who was your answer?
Duncan Ferguson.
That's correct. That's correct. And the next question that I was going to read out, I can't really read that out now because I've just given you the answers.
I promise I didn't hear
You
you.
know what? I was thinking Thierry Henry, the most flipping red cards. Like, yeah. I nearly flipping took a life off you there as well. All right, so yeah,
I'll
that's
give you an answer for the next question, Thierry Henry.
I'm not going to ask that next question. I'm going to completely ignore that one. All right, so the next question is, This is for Dom as well. So, which Frenchman? So there's 6 of these, but just give me one of them. So, which Frenchmen have scored the most Premier League goals? And just give me one of those. No, in fact, no, I've just. Oh, mate, I've got to stop smoking weed before I go on live streams. I've just given you the question that I was not going to give you. Yeah, it was Thierry Henry. All right, let's forget that one. Which 6 African players scored the most all-time Premier League goals? And just give me one of those.
African.
Right, I'm on the ball now. I'm looking at the correct answers. So
Demba Ba.
What do you call the Chelsea guy? The big fella.
I think I've got 2.
Demba Ba.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's incorrect.
Yeah.
Adebayor. Drogba.
Adebayor's in there. Drogba's in there.
Drogba.
Yep. Main, Salah, and Toure.
Oh, okay, move on.
All right, so that's another life lost for Dom. So everyone's on 2 except for Paul. Paul's in the lead at the minute. You've only lost 1 life. And it's Mrs. Number 9's question now. So your question is, which 4 players, and just give me one of these, have scored a Premier League hat-tricks against Manchester United?
Have we not already had that
We
one?
just had that question.
It's really bad because I can't remember the answer.
I think you've had another puff on the old magic cigarette, mate.
Yeah. We had that question earlier.
Yeah.
1 second. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You did already have that question. Yeah, which one of 4 players scored Champions League hat-tricks for Paris Saint-Germain? I don't know why I flipping...
I know one Paris Saint-Germain player. That's Neymar. Shove it, Neymar.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That's correct.
I would have chucked in Cavani as well. Was Cavani been in that one there, Ted?
That is correct. Is who on there, sorry?
Cavani.
No.
Oh, really?
Ibrahimovic, Mbappe, Neymar. Yeah. So yeah, that's correct. So there's 3 people that's got 2 right, and Hammy, you've got 1 right, but it's going to be your question in a minute. So Paul, it's you next, I think, innit?
Yeah.
Right. So your question then is, let me make sure I get this one right. Name one of 5 players from Egypt, Guinea, Iceland, Israel, and Kenya that won UEFA Cup or Champions League medals. So it's one of those 5 countries. Any one of those players from those 5 countries: Egypt, Guinea, Iceland, Israel, or Kenya.
Yeah. What are you doing? Renat's just kicked her in the head.
They won Champions League medals.
Like an egg.
Yeah. So they won
That's a tough one.
European Cup or Champions League medals.
That's being the child.
God.
Can we have the question again, Ted?
Question again. Yeah. So, and just give me one of these. So, which 5 players from Egypt, Guinea, Iceland, Israel, or Kenya won a UEFA European Cup or a Champions League medal? And it's just one of those. So you can either give me the lad from Egypt, the lad from Guinea, the lad from Iceland, the lad from Israel, or the lad from Kenya.
God almighty. I'll go Good Johnson.
I know that.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Mo Salah as well.
That is correct.
More Salah. What?
More Salah, yeah.
Mo Salah's in there as well. So that's correct. So, Hammy, it's your question. Which 3 Italian clubs have appeared in UEFA European Cup or Champions League finals but never won the competition?
Juventus.
You got
Is
it?
that the final answer? It's incorrect.
Oh,
The European Cup, they've never won it.
But of the
Oh, no, Bollocks, they have.
it's-
Oh,
yeah.
Bollocks, they have.
No, man.
Oh,
Ah,
anybody want to have a guess?
what was the question? I didn't quite catch the question.
The question was, which one of 3 Italian clubs have appeared in a UEFA European Cup or Champions League finals but not won the competition?
They played Arsenal. Yeah, they played Arsenal long back. Yes, I would say Sampdoria. Yeah.
Yeah, Sampdoria is one of them.
Yeah.
bloody hell.
Is Napoli one of them?
No.
Oh.
You've got Roma and Fiorentina. They were the other two.
Fiorentina. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking of. But I'll tell you why I said Juventus is because I was thinking of Buffon because he's never won the Champions League.
Yeah.
So I was thinking,
You
oh,
really
I
did.
don't think they reached the final,
Juventus
did they?
League.
Yeah, they did. And sadly, Hammy, that was the last life there.
Well, I wasn't the first one in, so that'll do me.
Yeah, I mean, sorry.
Guys, cheers, man. Thank you.
All right,
Yeah,
nice
that-
one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming on.
See ya.
Right, that's it. So we are down to
I've got some chicken.
just trying to figure out if that's
Oh, don't
better,
do that
isn't it?
again. Oh, no, don't do that
That's
again.
better. Right. So so that was Hammy. So Dom, it's your question. So there's 3 people left. Paul's in the lead at the minute with 3 questions right, and Mr. and Mrs. both have got 2 correct. And yeah, Paul, you've still got 2 lives left, and Dom and Mrs. Number 9, you've got 1 life left.
Yeah.
So the next question is for Dom, and who was the first manager to win the Football League Cup twice?
Football League Cup.
Yeah, to win it
Yeah.
twice. The first one.
Oh,
Must have been Bob Paisley or Lee Shankly, wasn't it?
yeah, Paisley.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
Ah.
It was. Anybody want to guess?
Clough?
Nope.
Shankly.
Nope.
No. Oh.
Wasn't
It was
Fergie, was it?
No, it was Joe Mercer.
I never got that.
Yeah, it was a while ago as well. Aston Villa 1961 and Man City 1970. That was a while ago. So
Oh well. That's me, good.
unfortunately, that's Dom.
See you later.
I'm not going to remove like that box from the stream because otherwise we'll lose Mrs. Number 9 as well. So yeah, don't click the button off. All right, so Mrs. Number 9, it's your question, and your question is: which one of 2 players hold the record for the most goals scored in the Football League Cup?
God.
Where
Oh,
are you getting these
God.
questions?
Jesus.
No. Oh. No. Couldn't tell you. Sorry.
I'm going to say crap now.
Final answer. Haven't got a clue.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Any idea, Paul?
Ian Wright?
Ooh.
That's a good shout.
Say Ian Wright.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Ah.
It wasn't right. I had to double check whether I'd like misheard you or not. Yeah, Ian Rush
Mark
was one of
Wright?
them.
Oh, Ian Rush.
No, Ian Rush and Jeff
Oh,
Hurst. Jeff Hurst was the
Oh,
other
wow.
one. Right. So sadly,
Oh,
that's the
I got
last life.
Well done, Paul.
Well done, Paul.
Hey, thank you very much.
Paul made it to the final round, and yeah, sadly, I'm gonna have to lose like Dom and Mrs. Number 9 from the stream. But thank you very much for coming on, though. Thank you very
No,
much.
thank you very much for having us.
I appreciate that, and I think I heard you say something
Yeah.
like, you know, you tear something
See you
from
later.
yeah. So
Cheers, Ted.
enjoy your dinner. All right, catch you later. In a bit. Right, that's it. So right, you've got 3 questions correct. What we're going to do now as well, because you've won, is I'm going to ask you like the next 10 questions, like they're all yours. That goes towards the final score. So whatever you get out of that 10 is +3 that you got from the actual game, and it'll go in like the leaderboard. So I'm going to ask you 10 questions, starting from now when I find them. All right. So yeah, the first question then is, what did winning Football League Cup players receive instead of medals before it was medals?
Rings?
Is that the final answer?
Yeah.
It was tankards.
Oh my God.
It's
Never
tankards.
got that.
Back in the day, remember they were big on the booze, weren't they?
Good point, Larry.
Big drinkers and that, tankards. Right, so that's the first question. Sadly, that was incorrect. So the next question is, which 5 clubs outside of the top flight won the Football League Cup?
Do I have to name all 5?
Just one of them.
The League Cup.
Yeah, Football League Cup.
God almighty. Norwich?
Is that final answer?
Yeah.
That's correct. That is correct. Norwich. So next question then. So which 2 Spanish managers, and just need one of these, won the Football League Cup? So which Spanish manager has won the League Cup?
Oh God. Spanish. Oh, I can see one of them. I can't think of his name. Did Benitez win it?
That final answer?
Yeah.
No, it was Ramos.
Ramos, that's who I was thinking of.
And Guardiola.
Yeah. Should have got Guardiola. Like, I was thinking of Ramos though for Tottenham, wasn't it?
That's it. So that one was incorrect, sadly. So next question is, who was the first manager to win the Football League Cup twice?
We've had that, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done that one already. I've just realised that as I've read that. So how many London Derby FA Cup finals have there been?
God. London Derby FA Cup finals.
Yeah.
God almighty, this is just going to be a shot in the dark, this. 25.
Is that the final answer?
Yes.
It was 6.
6? Is that all?
Yeah, I'm surprised about that as well, to be honest.
I thought there'd be a lot more than that.
Yeah, I'm gobsmacked about that.
Oh well.
Yeah, 6. Okay, so that's incorrect as well. So what was the first FA Cup final to feature numbers on the players' shirts?
Oh man.
Quite tough these on. Next episode, I might get you all back on, like the same people, and just sort these questions out. They've been
First year to have numbers.
First year to have numbers.
1960.
It wasn't, sadly. It was 1932.
God.
1932 to 1933.
Never in a million years. I thought it was later than that.
I'm just like reading out these questions and I'm thinking, bloody hell, like that was mad. I never want to go that either. Okay, so right, so which one of 6 managers have won the FA Cup with Manchester City? There you go. It's got to be easier for you.
Well, Guardiola.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. So next question is, how many FA Cup finals have there been decided by penalty shootouts?
Dear God. Eight.
Is that the final answer?
Final answer.
It was 2.
Oh my God.
It
Impossible.
was 2. Arsenal versus Man United in 2005, and Liverpool versus West Ham, and Liverpool. 2006. That was
Yeah, I remember that one.
So that was incorrect, unfortunately. So what was the innovation used in? I don't even want to give you this question because this is just ridiculous. I'm going to give you the question, but it isn't counting towards your score.
Despite all the other questions you've just given us.
This one is, what was the innovation used in the 1892 FA Cup final that's still with us till this day?
From 1892?
From 1892.
That's still with us to the day?
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be easy?
No, I didn't say easy. What I'm saying is that one's just so stupidly hard that you're probably not going to get it. This doesn't count towards your score. I'm just giving you this one for fun,
right,
mate.
I'll take a wild guess and say a referee.
A referee. Do you know what? It's not as ridiculous as it sounds. It's not the right answer, but the answer is just as ridiculous. But goal nets. Like, can you imagine before 1892 how bad it would have been? Like with no net.
God Almighty! I would never have got that. Never.
As soon as I saw 1892, I thought I cannot give you a question from 1892. That's ridiculous. So yeah, that one don't count there. All right. So
fair enough.
All right. So which player scored a hat-trick for England versus Switzerland?
England versus Switzerland.
Yeah.
No year or just
1963.
I'll go with Jimmy Greaves.
Is that the final answer?
Yes.
It was Bobby Charlton.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
It was Bobby Charlton.
I'll need a few more years on me to get these questions right.
I know. The next time I do this, I'm going to get you all back on, because even I'm looking at these questions like I've done them over here. I've really done these lads over with these questions. So I'm going to get you all back on next week if you want to come back, but I'm going to sort the questions out and make sure that they're just not as ridiculous. This is some mastermind stuff this evening. All right, so next question is, who scored England's goal the last time they beat the Italians in Italy?
Oh, Ian Wright.
And it was in 1961.
Oh, well, it's not Ian Wright then. 1961. Jimmy Greaves.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's correct.
Hey!
That is correct. All right.
I knew he'd be in there somewhere.
So you've got one. You've got one in the. Just answer Jimmy Greaves to everything. Next Get there sooner or later. All right. So next question then is, England's first opponents at Wembley were Scotland in 1924, but who were their second opponents at Wembley? Oh, this is.
You haven't got a time machine I can borrow for 10 minutes, have you?
I apologize.
God. Or the part of the United Kingdom?
No.
They're not. I'll say Hungary.
Is that final answer?
Yes.
That's incorrect.
Get away.
It was Argentina.
Yeah, no way will I've got that.
Argentina. That was. Oh man, I feel so terrible. I feel terrible with these questions.
My grandparents couldn't have even answered them.
They're bad, aren't they? They're bad.
God.
So, which 4 players won 20 or more caps for England with Leicester City? So, which Leicester players won 20 or more caps for England?
While playing for Leicester?
Yeah, there's a few options. Just need one of those.
I'll go with Vardy, but I'm not sure he's had 20 caps yet. Has Vardy got 20 caps?
Is that the final answer?
Trying to think of a new. I'll go with Emil Heskey. Final answer.
It's incorrect.
Oh God! Fail.
You're gonna hate yourself as well.
Was Vardy one of them?
He was, yeah.
I don't believe it.
He was. At the point of writing this, he's had 26. He's had 26.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether he was over 20 yet. That was all.
It's 26.
Just stuck with Vardy.
And there was Gordon Banks as well with 37. He had the most. And Harry Maguire as well. Harry Maguire. Peter Shilton.
Yeah.
Old Shilton.
A few before my time there with Banks and Shilton.
Shilton. I remember him from my childhood. How old was he on the live stream?
I remember him well, but not playing for Leicester. He was who was he playing for or not? Oh, I can't remember back then. He may have been playing for Leicester for all I can remember.
But there was happy days on them when he was in the England team, Peter Shilton.
Yeah. I
And
remember playing for England.
everyone was happy with Seaman until he got lobbed on his own line, and then it just kind of ruined his legacy a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Did it not happen to him twice as well? He got lobbed on his own line.
I think he got once in a UEFA Cup final and once playing for England. I remember Ronaldinho did it to him for England, and I think it was the UEFA Cup final it happened.
That was kind of the end of him. I think at that point he just decided it was time to give up.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have missed those ones. But he was great in the day, though. He was great.
He was.
All right, so I think we're on the final question now. Anyway, so
well, is this before 1900 or?
Is this before 1900? It is. Yeah, it is. It is. This one's gettable. The final question is gettable. All right. So, which one of 4 players has won England caps with Real Madrid? I don't even need to go and look at the answers to.
Well, you got Beckham, Owen, McManaman. So any one of them 3.
And Cunningham as well. Yeah, Cunningham was the other one. But yeah, that's correct. So that's it. That was the final question, and you have scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've scored 7. That does put you straight to the top of the leaderboard, though, as well for now.
Does it? All right.
Yeah. The first episode we did like the killer rounds, but we didn't do a final 10 questions for the last guy. I'm going to get him on another show and let him do 10 questions. So depending on how he does, you may go second. What I'm going to do is I may just give him some tough ass questions as well, just to make it
before 1950.
Yeah, I'll delve like back to the the 1700s when they were still kicking pig's bladders around. And
yeah, it's been like a history lesson this rather than a sports quiz.
Oh mate, it's blown my mind, honestly. It's blown. Like I'm gonna continue the quiz with myself. Like once I come off this live stream and just test my own knowledge, because half of these I'm looking at, I'm thinking I have not got a clue here. I've not got. A clue. Right, but yeah, that's the end of the quiz. But yeah, if you want to come back on, what I'm going to do the next time, I'm going to be a bit more organised. Like today, I've had the kids will come over. It's been all last minute, so I've not had a chance to organise properly with the questions. What I didn't get to do was like proofread the questions beforehand, like I did last week. And that has been my downfall this evening. It's been the downfall of everybody this evening, in fact.
Oh, it's been good. Been a good laugh.
But yeah, if you want to come back on next week, I'll get all the same people back on if they're willing, and I'll sort the questions out just so everyone's got a bit more of a chance.
Spot on.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on.
No worries.
Nice one. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going to put everybody's links as well in the description below as well. So anybody that wants to click on any of these guys' channels, go and click on those, and yeah, click the subscribe buttons. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and apologies for the mad ass questions. See you in a bit.